Matt, let's just maybe talk about not your play, but the honor of just wearing the C. I mean, I found that a little surprising. I know in your time here last year there was no captain, but just the honor that you had and the role that you've kind of established with the group right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tremendous honor to get to wear the C in any game or any tournament or anything like that. So, especially with the Oilers logo on there, it's pretty special growing up an Oilers fan. But, yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to lead by example, be as welcoming to the new guys as I possibly can. And, we got a really good group of guys, so it's been pretty easy.
But you talk about wearing that Oilers logo. You scored twice with that Oilers logo on your chest, too. Maybe take us through how you felt out there, what was kind of working for you. It seemed like you and Ike were kind of playing off each other pretty well.
Yeah, it was good. I think there was a little bit of natural chemistry there with us two, and then I think in the game, I think it was just nice to get my feet wet. Get back into the mix of things. You haven't played a game for obviously 3 months or so it's obviously nice to feel some bodies and feel the puck on your stick and get to skate with it when you're playing real 5-on-5. It's a different animal out there, so it was good to get my feet wet.
How much does a game like this, your first game of the year against different rookies, kind of similar to your level, how does that kind of help you get your, like you said, get your feet wet, and how do you plan on using this day to keep building moving forward?
Yeah, I think your first couple games, you're shaking the rust off a little bit. Getting your feet under you, seeing plays happen before they happen. Making the right play, not holding on to it too much. I think that's kind of a bit of a key in these rookie games is just getting your game as quick as possible and finding that mid-season form where you can be effective every single shift.
Matt, take us through the fact that you guys were able to claw back in the third period and just the energy that was on the bench, what the messaging was, and what was that like for you guys?
Yeah, I touched on it a little bit earlier, just the group we have in there, how it's such a tight-knit group for only being together for 3 days, and everyone's feeding off each other on the bench and giving each other taps. So I thought that was really good, and we didn't quit, and that was good to see. And obviously we clawed our way back in the third, which was good, and we had a lot of energy on the bench, so it was fun to be a part of that.
For yourself to be able to take advantage of the moment that was the penalty shot, when you have that opportunity on that stage, like is that something that you're like, I'm ready for this, or a little bit of extra nerves kick in? What was that moment like?
Yeah, I think naturally I think that you're a little bit nervous, but all the preparation, all the penalty shots I've had in my career, I feel like have made for it feeling pretty easy, feeling pretty natural out there, and I could just go execute my move.
What was it like seeing some of your teammates take part in an NHL? Sorry, I should say a game in an NHL rink for the first time. A lot of wide eyes on the bench.
Yeah, 100%. Not a lot of first ever rookie games are at Rogers Place, so it's definitely a cool experience for a lot of guys in the dressing room, and one that a lot of guys will remember forever. Sure.
You're a player that's well regarded for his agility, his speed, his first step. It looks like you're quicker. Do you feel quicker out there?
Yeah, 100%. I had a really good summer this summer, training at Rogers here, so I didn't miss a day, so I feel like I'm bigger, stronger, quicker. My body feels like it's in really good shape and ready to hit the ground running here.
When your first few steps are that much more explosive, what does that kind of do for the rest of your game?
I think it just allows you to create separation from the defender. Calgary had a couple big D over there, so just being able to slip through plays, beat them when they're a little bit flat-footed, I think is a huge advantage.
A lot of physicality from Connor Clattenburg today, just 2 fights for him. What does that do for your group, especially in the Battle of Alberta? Yeah,
I mean, he's an electric factory out there. Every single shift he's touching guys, he's getting in on the forecheck. 2 fights, like you said, so, and he's great in the locker room as well. He's so vocal and he's such a good guy, so everyone feeds off his energy and he brings a lot.